Hello, 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 everyone. It is Elyse, and I'm taking time on Tuesday. I'm extremely excited because I'm in my usual spot. And today, we're talking about surrounding yourself with solution-oriented individuals. That's right, let's solve the problem. Well, first off, the engineer in me always loves to go to a question. So my question to you starting out is, what do you think of when you think of an equation? You see, the engineer in me knows that an equation has two sides, and the actual definition of an equation is an expression where both sides are equal. One side has the problem, one side has the solution. One side has expressions, maybe variables that sometimes are convoluted, harder to understand, keeps you stuck, keeps you bound. The other side has the solution. It's the actual answer. And in some instances, on one side, maybe the variables are only given and the answer is provided. But here's what I want to tell you today. Have you ever run into individuals where it always seems like there's confusion or dysfunction or a cloud of dismal feelings? But also, have you ever hung around individuals where they seem to always have the solution, where they can give you what it is that you need? An equation is a representation where both sides equal to each other. So many mathematical, scientific individuals, we all understand if you've got the solution, you can work your way backwards to figure out the problem. So I'm encouraging you today to hang out with individuals that are solution oriented, that can solve the problem. And I'll tell you like this. This week, I had an individual that came to me, and it took them a while to respond, but when they respond, of course, it was a not so positive response. And I always pray about things when they come to me and it may not be the best response, because I want to make sure that I'm operating in a positive manner, something that's going to uplift and advance someone forward. But this individual was very frustrated over the fact that I'm one person and I can't be everywhere at the same time. I have roles, I have priorities, and you and I both know that when we talk about fulfilling your roles and having goals and prioritizing them. One of my roles is as a parent. So if my children have activities, being that I've raised athletes and they compete on a certain level, I have to make sure that I'm present with them. But they were upset that I didn't attend an event of someone that was very dear to them. And even in spite of explaining, here's what I've come to learn. That individual threw an outright tantrum. And what I've learned is that people, they are waiting on you to fail, to do something that perhaps they want you to do, and when you don't do it, okay, they throw an outright adult tantrum, they blame, they isolate. But here's the solution to it. Surround yourself with those that are solution oriented. If you're encountering someone with that type of behavior, first and foremost, recognize this, how they're socialized. And here's where I segment and acquiesce. Parents, raise your children to be patient, to wait. When you do that, you send a message to them that's saying no to them right now. No, you can't speak. No, you can't interrupt. That yes, you'll have the patience to listen and hear someone else. Also, when you're raising them to be patient and to wait, and let's say they do interrupt, that interruption sends a message to the speaker, to the person delivering a message. Let's say it's a teacher or an educator or an instructor, that student is more interested in getting out what they want to say versus being able to hear. Now, I'm going to challenge some of you parents. Some of you all are raised by individuals who will try to take your voice away, and God has given you a voice for a reason, and you know who you are. But I'm encouraging you today to surround yourself with individuals who are solution-oriented. And part of the fix to this is how we're raising our next generation and how we socialize them, okay? So oftentimes, because of maybe things that people have encountered or what they've been through, just remember that's what they're bringing to you. So let's reflect on the synonyms as it relates to problem solving. Someone that's analytical, someone that's cogent, someone that's detailed, diagnostic, interpretive, investigative, rational, scientific, systematic, thorough. If any of those synonyms hit home, those are the types of individuals. If they possess those characteristics, hang out with them. I promise you it will advance you forward. You can definitely change the direction that your life has taken. You don't have to stay stuck and hooked onto a dysfunction. You do not have to do the same thing that you've seen your parents do. You're not going to always get your way either. And in that, you've got to learn to acquiesce and socialize to the life and the world that we live in, because life is not all about you. Today, I'm encouraging you to surround yourself with those that are solution oriented. And it all focuses on a mindset, okay? This week I had a great chance to read a couple of books. One of them was the actual book by Dweck. The name of it is Mindset, and it talks about having a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. And now there's this evolving false growth mindset. But of course, a fixed mindset displays certain traits and personalities, whereas a growth mindset is one that is open to feedback. The fixed mindset likes to have things their way. They want to win. They feel like they have to succeed. A growth mindset is okay with not winning, but wants to learn and wants to get better. Those individuals make great leaders, they make great teammates, etc. Surround yourself with solution-oriented individuals. The synonyms that I've described to you kind of help you align yourself with that. In addition, the book that I suggested to you should help you as well. And at the end of the day, my last point is make sure that you're raising up a generation that does not feel entitled. They understand life is not about them, that encompasses everyone. I know that you want to give your child things that you didn't have, but sometimes you need to say no. I know that you want to rescue your child from a struggle, a situation, or a problem, but guess what? You learned by figuring it out yourself. So I'm encouraging you all to do the same thing. This is Elyse. I'm taking time on Tuesday. I'm in our familiar spot, very excited. Stay tuned because we've got some upcoming events that we are putting on in different cities, and I want to invite you. Have a wonderful, fantastic